The Thucydides Trap explained why Xi Jinping brought it up with Trump. What if the world's two most powerful nations are heading toward a conflict that history says is almost inevitable? This week, Chinese President Xi Jinping raised a chilling phrase during talks with U.S. President Donald Trump in Beijing: the Thucydides Trap. It sounds ancient, but according to many geopolitical experts, it could define the future of the 21st century. The term describes what happens when a rising superpower threatens an existing dominant power. The fear, rivalry, and tension can push both toward war. Now, Xi is warning that the United States and China may be approaching exactly that moment. What is the Thucydides Trap? Why did Xi bring it up now? Are the world's two biggest powers moving toward confrontation, trying desperately to avoid it? Let's break it down.
What is the Thucydides Trap? The Thucydides Trap comes from an ancient Greek historian named Thucydides. More than 2,400 years ago, he wrote about the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta. Athens was rising rapidly in power. Sparta was the established dominant power. According to Thucydides, the rise of Athens created fear inside Sparta. That fear made war increasingly likely. The famous line often associated with this theory was the rise of Athens and the fear that this instilled in Sparta made war inevitable. Fast forward to modern times. Harvard political scientist Graham Allison revived this idea and applied it to today's relationship between the United States and China. His argument was simple but alarming. When a rising power challenges an established superpower, history shows that conflict often follows. According to Allison's research, in 12 out of 16 historical cases, this type of rivalry ended in war. And now, many analysts believe China and the United States fit this exact pattern.
Why China and the U.S. fit the theory. For decades, the United States has been the world's dominant economic, military, and technological superpower. But China's rise has been extraordinary. China became the world's manufacturing giant. Its military expanded rapidly. Its technological ambitions grew. Its global influence surged through trade, infrastructure, and diplomacy. Meanwhile, tensions between Washington and Beijing intensified over Taiwan, trade wars, artificial intelligence, semiconductor technology, military activity in the South China Sea, cybersecurity, global influence. In many ways, this is exactly the kind of rivalry the Thucydides Trap describes. A rising China, an established America, mutual suspicion, growing military competition, and both sides increasingly see the other not just as a competitor, but as a strategic threat.